Getting rich is probably the worst thing that can happen to the majority of men. Most men are not ready for money. And I say this because I was broke for a very long time, lived a very difficult life, and then became rich. That's why I am, because money amplifies. So if you're the man first, and then you get rich, you're the man.
Yeah.
If you're a punk, and then you get rich, now you're a massive punk.
We were just talking about this before you came. Like,
thanks.
Wow.
Thanks, my friend.
We were just talking about that.
It happens with crypto kids, right? I had one kid come to me, some 20-year-old kid who caught a pump, some stupid coin, whatever. He made $86 million.
Damn.
And he came to me and he was like, Tate, I need your help. I have $86 million, blah, blah, blah. My life's still shit. It's like, yeah, because now you're just sugar daddy to a bunch of hoes who don't give a fuck about you, and you're a robbery target, and you're just hiding, and like your life's over now. Like, you should have been the man first. You could have been a big G first. You can't even fucking pull a firearm. Like, what are you doing? Like, that's the worst thing that could happen to you, because you're never going to want to work hard. You're never going to want to network. You're never going to learn the skills. Before the modern period of wealth creation, because in Hustlers University, I teach people how to make money fast. Anybody. I teach you how to make as much money as you possibly can quickly. But in the old way, the old world, the only way you could make money was by talking to people, networking, sales, influence, all these things. You'd learn lessons along the way. By the time you had the money, you learned a lot about life.
Yeah.
But now you can skip all the lessons and just get the fucking money.
You're right.
And these dudes are a mess, right? So wealth is the worst thing that can happen to people.
True.
So we talk about how, money attracts girls. No, it fucking doesn't. Because in the realm of a beautiful woman, everybody's rich. She will only go on dates with a man who has a nice car and pays her dinner. She may not know who's richer than the other, but in her view, men just have money. Right. I talk to beautiful women, like genuine 10s. Oh, well, men have money. They don't even consider some men are poor because they've never spoken to one. Yeah. They don't know. Yeah. All men just have money from the sky. Men just have money.
That's a great point.
It's normal for them, right? Yeah. It's kind of like having arms. Right? It's like, it's not enough to attract her, and she just expects it to be there. It's like, oh yeah, you have money. And if you don't have money, she'll be like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
So if you do...
So she has to then choose between really the guys, they all have money to begin with. So now she's looking actually to the next layer.
Completely. So now it's all the other qualities come in.
Given is money.
So money will qualify you to try. That's it.
Yeah.
It is not going to attract a woman purely unless you're literally paying her a day rate and she's a hooker. Yeah. So people talk about money attracting women. I know a bunch of dorks with a bunch of money and no pussy.
Yeah.
Because I was like, because you're still a fucking nerd, G.
Yeah.
You're still a fucking nerd.
Yeah.
Like you're just.
God, I miss that word. I like
they are nerds. I use that word purposely.
No, I miss it.
It's intrinsic. It's like back to school.
Yeah.
You're a nerd.
You're fucking nerds, dude.
I was a nerd. I am a nerd.
Yeah.
No, but you are. And money amplifies. I say this all the time. If you see a dude get out of a Lambo.
Fucking
nerd. If you see a dude get out of a Lambo and he's a skinny little guy with glasses, you're like, oh, tech dork. Total nerd. If you see a guy get out of a Lambo and he's big, tall, strong, Cobra tattoo, big G, you're like, okay, mafia boss. It amplifies.
Yes.
The Lambo amplifies. It doesn't change who you are. And money's the same. Money's an amplifier.
Well, because you were this guy before you had a lot of money. I suspect you had your swag before.
I miss being poor. I loved it. I loved being broke. I loved going out thinking, I need to find a bitch tonight because I need somewhere to sleep. I miss those days.
Can I tell you how I knew this one was a winner, by the way?
Tell me.
So I met Tommy Buns when he was just 23 years old, okay? And I knew he was a fucking winner. I've said this before on this podcast. Because he carried himself like a fucking winner. We didn't have 2 dimes to rub together for quite a minute, my love.
Yep.
But I knew the way he carried himself, he was a capable man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I respect that, yeah.
He always had the hustle, the vibe in him too. Like, he's not going to be some fucking loser, dude. I knew it.
I also, when I saw it, I was like, hey, bitch.
And he did that too.
Like that.
No, but you know what? That's a really important point because the world often talks about fake it till you make it. And I'm like, no. There's nothing fake about belief. Mm-hmm. There's nothing. I knew I was going to be the big G before I was the big G. There's nothing fake about belief.
Right.
I knew what I was going to be. Like, there's nothing fake about belief. So if you truly believe, then it can be carried, and women can detect that.
Yeah.
Women are always with guys with ambition. You don't need to have the money. You need to have the ambition. They need to feel it. Yes. And if they can feel it and they know you're about it, then that's enough. You don't actually need the physical cash.
No, that's what I tell girls when they're looking, 20-year-old, 30-year-old women with me. How do I go, look at the guy that's got the hustle. I don't give a fuck if he's a garbage man, but he's got that hustle to be the best fucking, or maybe he wants to own a chain of garbage. It's what it's going to be later. 100%. Not now. Not now.
By the way, do you know who Kevin Samuels is?
Yes.
You do?
I know who he is. The black guy with the suit.
I love this guy's stuff. It is here's the thing that I love about him. He cuts out all bullshit.
Yeah.
He is completely direct. I think we pulled some of my favorite interactions with him, with women.
Winter is coming. No more hot girl summer. No more twerking. Once you're over 35 or 40 years old, what do you have? You got bad knees, bunions. and type 1 diabetes.
Oh, this is this is him. I like when he
Babe.
actually does the interactions with a woman who's like trying to get advice.
Do you know?
from him.
But he made a really important point, and do you know what's so attractive about younger women? Because a lot of these dudes talk about fertility and looks and stuff. I don't actually think it's that. I think that in the modern world, in the days of old, right? You'd meet a woman, you get married, you be together, whatever. In the modern world, if I meet a girl who's 33 and single, I know the amount of dick that's been through her before me is just simply unattractive. I don't care how nice you are, but you're 33 years old. How many men have fucked? If I get a 19-year-old girl, I might be her second or third man, right? I'm going to be dude number fucking 29. And all the trauma and heartbreak and bullshit they put you through, you're going to try and bring to my door? Like, well, my last man cheated. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care. Like, why is that my problem? So if you pick up older women, you have to accept they've been on the carousel longer. They've had more fucking rides, more spins. I don't want that shit.
So you'd like 19, 20.
I want the younger she is,
Fresh
and
slate.
the younger and the more beautiful she is, the less men she slept with. Another reason I like beautiful women is not for the objective beauty. I say this all the time. If I see a truly beautiful girl, I'm not like, wow, she's beautiful. I'm like, you know what? She has so much choice. That cunt is so sorry. That woman is so picky. Can't use that word.
Oh, right. It's like the caviar of women, right?
Yeah,
Like
she's so picky.
Yeah.
That she's going to be very, very selective with who she slept with.
And you like that.
Well, I like that she had less men.